Hello students, let us continue chapter 3 in science, atoms and molecules. In last video, we have discussed about what is molecule, molecules of some elements, their symbols, why they are monoatomic, diatomic, etc. etc. Now today we are going to discuss our next topic, molecules of compounds and some ions. So according to it, molecules of compounds. Atoms of different elements join together in definite proportion to form molecules of compound. For example, ammonia. Let us take the example of ammonia, NH3. The elements of nitrogen and hydrogen combine in the ratio of mass by mass, that is 14:3. As we know that 14 is the atomic mass of nitrogen, and hydrogen, the atomic mass of hydrogen is 1, but as we are taking 3 hydrogens here, so the mass will be 3 and the ratio will be 14:3, and the ratio by number of atoms on it will be 1:3. So this is the compound. So on this basis, let us have a look on some of the important compounds. Like water is given in the chart. Water, the combining elements are hydrogen and oxygen, and atomic mass of hydrogen will be 1 while oxygen is 8, so it will be 1:8. Similarly, ammonia, NH3, that we have just discussed, and including that carbon dioxide. So carbon and oxygen are the combining elements, and ratio is 3:8. On the basis of compound table, just we have discussed now water, ammonia and carbon dioxide. Let us have an activity 3.2. Refer to that table for ratio by mass of atoms present in the molecules. And the next table, that is for atomic masses of elements. Find the ratio by number of the atoms of elements in the molecules of compound. So let us have an example for water. The ratio by number of atoms for a water molecule can be find out. Elements will be hydrogen and oxygen. The ratio by mass will be 1 and 8, 1 for hydrogen and 8 for oxygen. While the atomic mass, the actual atomic mass for hydrogen will be 1, that we have discussed, and for oxygen is 16. But at mass ratio divided by atomic mass will be 1/1 is 1 and 8/16 is 2. It means 8/16 is 1/2, and the simplest ratio will be 1, and thus the ratio by number of atoms for water is 2:1. Now, ion. What is an ion? An ion is a charged particle. Ion may consist of a single charge atom or a group of atoms that have a net charge on them. Like a negatively charged ion is known as anion, and positively charged ion is known as cation. Ions may consist of a single charged atom or group of atoms that have a net charge on them. We can take some examples like sodium. Sodium, the valency of sodium, the atomic number of sodium is 11. So their group distribution will be 2, 8 and 1. Hence, the valency is 1. It will give 1 electron to some other atom, and hence sodium will possess positive charge, 1 positive charge on its head, and that's why it is a positive ion, anion, cation. Similarly, chlorine. Chlorine has the total atomic number 17, and we can write the configuration 2, 8, 7. Hence, chlorine has 1 electron less to complete its octet, and hence chlorine will take 1 electron from some other atom, and it possesses negative charge on its head, and hence chlorine is an anion. Chlorine, Cl minus. Similarly, ammonium will have NH4 plus, carbonate will CO3 minus 2. To understand this more clearly, let us have an example of NaCl, that is sodium chloride. Its constituent particles are positively charged sodium, that is Na plus, 1 plus charge, and negatively charged chloride, that is Cl minus. Ions may consist of a single charge atoms or group of atoms that have a net charge on them. A group of atoms carrying a charge is known as polyatomic ion. So for this, let us discuss a chart for polyatomic ion. Here in the chart, we have calcium oxide. Here the constituting elements are calcium and oxygen, and the ratio by mass will be 5:2. Similarly, magnesium sulfide, the elements will magnesium and sulfur, and the ratio is 3:4. Similarly, sodium chloride, there is sodium and chloride. So, calcium oxide is CaO, while magnesium sulfide is MgSO4, sodium chloride is NaCl, and many more examples are there. So, students, I hope you understood the concepts of molecules of elements, then molecules of compounds, and the last topic, ions and some ionic compounds. In next video, we will discuss about writing chemical formulae. Thank you for listening.